Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm going to do a video. In this video, I'm going to be playing Bus Simulator 21 next up, TN. Hope you guys enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe and like, yeah.
Maybe the strategy call you weren't quite sure about that.
Yeah, I think that is honestly me in the car. I am. If you had my radio, you would hear me more like that than not like that. But for the most part, yeah, we had a couple of Swift issues that we've been testing all weekend, and we settled on one that we were quite happy with. But it didn't feel like the one that we settled on at the start of the race. So it felt a little bit like what we were driving with in F1 and FP2, which I wasn't too happy with. And then we made the changes, fixed that. It was more just because Max took on track and then we lost the lap after, and I felt like we just lost unnecessary time in that exchange. So that was a well done to the data.
Okay, so whilst Carlos Sainz struggles from moving from Ferrari to Williams, as James Vowles was saying to us yesterday, kind of fundamentally different car concepts, and he's dealing with that at the moment. It might take him 5 races, he thinks, to get up to speed. He finished in 14th, and Alex, as we saw, finished in 9th. He's leading the team well at the moment. He's picking up all their points.
He's gotten good points, and today was a good effort, because normally the Williams is a car that's gone backwards in the race, always qualified better than in race, and today managed to keep the same position, so that's a nice positive step.
As every season goes on, he's handling stronger, bearing in mind where he's come from too, and we know that he's just one of those that in the second Red Bull struggled against Max, still managed to pick up 2 podiums.
I'll be right back. I need to charge that PS. So, yeah.
He is, and of course, when you don't have a competitive teammate next to you, you get a little bit complacent. And bringing Sainz in, I think, has reawakened something in him, and he's having to, not leave anything on the table, and that's what we're seeing from him. But it was a bit of a frustrating day. I mean, we expected a little bit more of a game of cat and mouse, and in the end, it just felt like a lot of horses dangling with carrots in front of them, and not many of them got their snack. So, just unfortunate.
Okay, Ollie Behrman finished in 10th, just behind him. Here he is.
Well, Ollie, it's just 4 points for us, and given a slightly tricky pre-season for the team, so you have to be pretty satisfied with your overall weekend in particular.
I think Saturday, Sunday we achieved maximum weekend. Honestly, I was quite surprised about our performance in qualifying, given our slightly weak performance on Friday. So, we have a different floor this weekend, and it seems like it's working as expected, which is really good, because the team had to rush that, quite far forward, given the struggles in Australia. So, yeah, I think it's going to go to 10. It's only 1 point, but we did a decent job today. Didn't quite have the pace to fight the Williams or Hydra, but we'll take what we can. I think we did everything we could today.
Should have slightly slowed things down to put you under a little bit of pressure.
Slightly, but nothing out of the, nothing extreme. Honestly, I did tell the team before we pitted, let's not try and do anything crazy, because, we didn't have the pace to catch or overtake the cars ahead. So I didn't want to try and undercut and do something crazy and not be able to finish the race. So, I was never really under threat. I was never really threatening anyone. It was a bit of a lonely race out there for me.
Another one who had a terrible start to the season of the rookies, very up Ollie Behrman, and then has kind of bounced back. He's doing really well, adapted well into Haas.
Yeah, he's having fun driving, and that's paying off. He did admit, like a rather physical this race, all of them. This is a tough track, but he drove superbly all weekend, and that's not a great car.
Yeah, look, if you see where Ocon was for a driver that's as experienced as he is, and where Ollie was, he's extracting more out of that car, arguably, than a much more experienced driver than him. So you've got to say well done. But yeah, a few drivers mentioning that they're feeling a little bit dilapidated or neck pain. I think everyone's going to need a bit of a massage before we head to Bahrain and get any of those cramps out.
Like the Haas livery, though. The Cherry Blossom, very good livery of the weekend, as far as I'm concerned. Final word to our race winner, Max Verstappen.
Well, listen, you applaud us very much. I mean, has a corner been turned with the car? Is it too soon to say that? Does it give you optimism? You've got something to really fight for this fifth championship now?
We still have work to do. I mean, we still have, of course, limitations, but with knowing these limitations, you just try and find that limit of how much you can push it. And yeah, we'll just but of course to really fight for the title, we need a bit more. That's for sure.
Well done.
Let's finish by posing that to you, Jacques. Big pleasure to have you with us this weekend. But yeah, he needs a bit more regularly if he's going to fight the quicker McLaren.
He's always a force that you have to contend with. He will always be there to grab anything he can, but that's another car that will suffer in the heat. It's a car that's difficult to keep in a window. It's really hard to set up, and as soon as the heat comes, it will be more difficult.
But what he has said is he announced that I'm still here, as you said, to those two McLarens there. They're not going to have it all their own way this year.
He's proving that you can absolutely never count him out. I mean, when things get a little bit tough or there's a challenge on the circuit, Max does rise above a lot of those problems. He's able to drive around so many issues that it just proves you can't ever count him out. So he's in this fight, absolutely.
Okay, we've appreciated your company this weekend, Jack. Where are we next with you? Imola? Is it?
Imola.
Somewhere
A
down
bit
the
of a
road.
race.
Some down the
It was fun.
We'll see. It's been fun. We've enjoyed it. Next up is Ted's Race Notebook. Thanks to you as well, by the way.
Thanks to
We're
you,
off
of
on
course,
the
as well, Simon.
We're off on the bullet train up to Tokyo this evening. Next up, the Bahrain Grand Prix next weekend. Max Verstappen, though, he's still here and 1 point off Lando Norris. Great win for him. Bye-bye.
Cannot make a tiny mistake.
What a performance! Max Verstappen wins the Japanese Grand Prix!
Sky Sports F1.
All bids are in. Now it's time to crack the bell. It's season 18 of the highly anticipated Indian Premier League. The cricketing extravaganza promises to have sixes flying high over the night sky. Defending champions Kolkata Knight Riders had an ace up their sleeve with South African fast bowler André Nortje, while the Sunrisers Hyderabad kept Heinrich Klaasen for his enticing force and glamorous sixes. The Chummies, David Miller and Aidan Marker will tag team with the Lucknow Super Giants, while Ryan Rickelton will debut for the iconic Mumbai Indians. The drama, the drive, the world-class cricket and spectacular entertainment. So whether you whistle for Kohli or you're part of the Orange Army, the IPL has everything for everyone.
The Riviera is calling. It's game on in Monte Carlo where every point counts.
It's magnificent! Oh, wow! Oh, that's magic. That's what they came to see.
The ATP Tour. It all adds up in Monte Carlo. Live on Supersport. Proudly brought to you by M&G Investments.
On course of the iconic Durban Country Club, their legacy has been reshaped. Not by the iron and grit of the players, but by the unsung masters preparing for the Investec SA Open. For peak performance from sunrise to sunset, they depend on Johnson Workwear. In any job, any industry, and in any conditions, Johnson Workwear, for the workers behind world class.
Friday. I fry and pre-prep all my snacks from samosas to vossen pomades. That takes us to game. And what do I do on game day? What? The Super Sports Club be all sorted out. I sit back and relax and was the Liverpool United Rugby Championship. When we also were world champions. Was it strong or was that weak?
Broadcast proudly brought to you by Vodacom.
How far these Warriors have come, and here they are, to the bright lights of Europe. Big focus, big intensity. Going straight for the champion. Perfectly executed on the big stage. Wow!
Is he okay?
Alright?
Is the tortoise okay?
Yes, sir. He stays, yeah?
Yeah.
Hello everybody and welcome to the race notebook for the 2025 Japanese Grand Prix. Now, we're coming on air with no plot spoilers because the notebook is the program that tells you what happened in this morning's F1 if you didn't wake up to watch this morning's F1. But if you do want to know what happened and you want to watch a highlights package, firstly I recommend that's the way you watch this Grand Prix, and secondly it's coming up next. So the hour-long highlights is coming up next, then we do the whole race replay later on in the morning.
Okay guys, hope you guys enjoy and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye! And don't forget to subscribe. Bye!